to the field when the lights don't dim. Gridiron grind every yard, every rim. Dub Buick's finest, power flexing supreme. Indoor rumble, we the kings of the scene. Helmet crack, turf talk, never delay. Iowa hustle, making moves every play. Fans in the stands, they loud with the vibe. Power hour here, we taking the ride. The power hour, we bringing the fire. Gridiron dreams, we taking it higher. W pride, the team won't tire. Indoor thunder, the spark won't expire. Huddle up close to the strategy bump. Quick pass, deep cut, make the defense slump. On the mic, break it down every angle. Talking touchdowns where the passions tangle. We the playbook poets, spitting the scheme. Drum drops through your mind like a highlight dream. Every snap, every blitz, we analyze the roar. It's the power hour, so settle the score. The power hour, we bringing the fire. Gridiron dreams, we taking it higher. W pride, the team won't tire. Indoor thunder, the spark won't expire.
Hey, welcome to the Power Hour. We've got a little new setup here for Coach B. Sounding good, looking good. Chris, welcome. How you guys been? How's the week?
It's been a crazy week.
So you got caught up. We're supposed to be we delayed last week's show, so you got caught up with it sounded like an injury issue and a couple technical things just didn't work out, so we had to postpone it to this week. But man, finally got the result, got the W.
Yeah, we got the dub. That's all that matters.
That is all that matters. And again, against the former league champion.
That's all I wanted. I kept saying, as long as I beat them this year, I'm satisfied.
So check mark one down. Got first win against a good team. We got another good team coming in. I gotta with the elephant in the room. What's the story with this team? Rumors this week they're leaving the league. What's going on with these guys?
So we been trying to reach out to the other owner, the minority owner, because technically Miss Molly is still the majority owner. She has all the equipment, the uniforms, everything. So he hasn't played a game in anywhere since they last played. So we've been trying to get up with him and see what's going on. He is under contract. Their team is under contract. They cannot leave the league. If they do, they will be sued and have to pay a huge fine. And from what I'm told, the fine and from the lawsuits, he wouldn't be able to keep going as a owner if he did leave the league. So we're working that out right now. So we just adjusted the schedule until we can get everything situated. So we'll be traveling to St. Paul Bears this Saturday.
That's a good move. That's get a little revenge on that one.
Yeah, this revenge tour this week.
I did want to ask you, Coach B. Obviously, with St. Paul, the big news this week with the head coach, Cody Holmanjaw, 4-0, really respected coach in the Minnesota area. Talk to me about that whole situation. Like, who do you think will step in for him, and what do you expect to change?
2-0. Correct that. Remember, they both their exhibition games was canceled, so they didn't get to play them.
Yeah, that's good.
So 2-0. I talked to Cody a little bit, and that situation up there is pretty sticky. I'm gonna stay up out of that. I just know that he was told he was gonna be paid, and hasn't been compensated for no games. And he been having threats to his life from certain people in the organization, from what I've heard. So I don't know how that's gonna go. All we can do is control what we can control over here in Iowa Power and keep pushing. Regardless, we're going to play every game we're supposed to play, whether it's home. We're going to play all our home games, and we're going to play the amount of away games we're supposed to play.
Got kind of backup plans out there in case a team doesn't field. We can bring in somebody last minute, come take over.
Yep, we got last minute fillers lined up right now. So I'm once we get to the playoffs, that's all that matters to me. Whether it's a 3-team playoff, 4-team playoff, we're gonna do what we got to do.
Well, and everybody makes the playoffs regardless. So in that case, you're in good shape. But how does that work for the record? Do you only count the games against the teams in your league?
Yep, and point it goes by that in points. So whoever has the points is going to determine the standings and what place you're going to be in, seating, and all that.
So the points for total. Now is that if the wins are tied, win loss records tied, then those
Yep.
points.
If all our records are tied or whatever at the end, then we'll do it off the point system.
Okay.
If not, we'll go to seedings and go by record base.
Fair enough. And the other thing I wanted to ask you is we got the last game for Power anyway scheduled on November 22nd. The coach mentioned that the championship game was on December 20th.
Yes, it is.
So we got a couple bye weeks in there. How's that play out?
Got one bye week in there, and then we got a little exhibition game that we're gonna throw in there as well.
All right, something else to look forward to. So, Chris, how's your week been? Let's check in with you.
Yeah, no, everything's going good. I mean, Coach B, I guess my question for you is player pay, right, during bye weeks. Like, how does that work with the Power and the UIFA?
If we don't play, we don't get paid, just like every other league. So we make sure we still get them fed and do all the other amenities we need to do. But player pay goes off a game check.
And then I think to follow up with that, I know earlier you made a comment about the UIFA trying to strive to be a high level of professional football for the winter. On the outside looking in, it kind of looks like the league is in some hot water, to say the least. How do you feel about the, shape of the league going forward?
I think when you're trying to do something different and it is first year doing something, even though the UIFA been here for 3 years, they've always played in the spring normally. So they've done that. Now you try to do something different and play in the fall, which is a first year thing for this league and for some of these other teams. And you trying to figure what works and what don't work, and you can build on it for the next year. So I think they'll be good. I know next year they'll probably be at 6 teams or possibly more. So I think like any other thing, any business venture, you're going to have your ups and downs in the first year.
That's always a learning curve when you come into these kind of new things.
Especially when it's never been indoor arena football in the fall ever. So you're trying to figure that out with college and NFL and other fall sports. So you got to juggle the juggernaut with that.
Now that, and you got basketball to compete with too.
Yes,
which is a big one for the indoor facilities. So,
and then I also wanted to follow up with one final question for you, Coach B. You look at your roster currently. Which player do you think will be the first player from the Iowa Power to move up to the NAL, AF1, and IFL?
I think it would be either Damon Street or AK. And we got a sleeper in a couple players, Tyler Meeks, De'Aaron McAdams, Markai Whitlock. So you never know, man. We got a few players who can crack anybody's roster right now. I got 2 or 3 players for sure I know can play it on any level, whether it's IFL, AFL, or NAL.
You got a couple guys that have played at those levels too.
Yeah, Leonte Dudley. He's going to be on somebody's roster in the spring. So Houdini always going to put up numbers as a receiver. So that's definitely one that I don't even worry about. I know he's going to be somewhere.
But that's why I think this league provides a kind of a cool thing for players that you're on the fringe. You're right on the edge of making into one of those leagues. You need a little more film. You need a little more exposure. You jump into this league. All those other leagues already ended. Get your film. Show what you can do right now in real time. This ends, and now it's time to go into training camps for those other leagues.
This better than doing a tryout.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because tryouts. I mean, okay, great. You run a great 40. It doesn't tell you how you can play.
I think it's good for location based. You know what I mean? Like Iowa Power, you guys have a huge advantage based on where you're located. You got Kansas City, you got everything close by, and you can have a hub of talent. For a place like St. Paul, it might be a little more difficult to find that higher level caliber of player.
Oh yeah, we got St. Louis, Kansas City, some parts of Kansas City, Kansas. We got Omaha, Nebraska. We got Council Bluff, Iowa,
Chicago,
Lincoln, Nebraska. Chicago is 3 hours away. Davenport, the Quad Cities, Moline. You know what I'm saying? Rock Islands. So we got a quite a nice pool to pull players from, and I think that's what sets us apart in the UIFA.
Coach, did you want to introduce your guests with you tonight?
Yes, sir. We got Ace, owner and producer of Glass House Recording Studios. Here, now this the man that brings us everything. Him and Barber Life help out with sponsor this show right here. So I always want to show love to our sponsors, man. And Ace, one of the best producers I done seen work. So
that's not my intro, man.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you so much for letting me use this facility.
Of course.
Yeah, the quality. I can't believe the quality difference now we've had. A lot better than his cell phone, that's for sure.
Oh, he's always on the quality, man.
Yeah, we pride ourselves on the quality, man. Pride ourselves on that.
It's definitely a good product to have out there. So tell us about you. What you guys do there. You know, what do we need to know about you?
Well, like you say, I'm Ace. The owner of the Glass House Recording Studio. Also have a nonprofit that we specialize in like agriculture and.
Oh, we lost you all. We lost you guys' audio there. Yeah, we can't hear you at all, Coach.
Yeah.
There we go. We got you.
Yeah, there we go. So I don't even know what the last thing you heard.
you said you specialize. You said you got something on the side specialized agriculture. Is that what you said?
Oh yeah, we got a nonprofit called Vision and Reach, specialized in agriculture, sports, and development. We have a youth baseball team, so I'm one of the coaches. I ain't saying I'm a good coach, but I make us look good.
Yeah, travel or
yeah, we do travel ball. All our kids literally just started playing like a year ago. And literally our first year playing, we made it to the championship game of the tournament. So
very nice.
That's nice. How long you been doing this, man? How long you been in the recording game, and how long Glass House Studio has been about, and what's your specialty?
I've been an audio engineer since like 2012. The Glass House started. One of my homies named Devil, he used to call me the Glass Man, and we literally walked past a church that's literally on the corner from what this building is now, and we were like, maybe we should put a studio in there and call it the Glass House. Literally, that's how that came about. I was literally recording out of basements, kitchens, bedrooms, wherever we can get it together until we, found this place and called it home. And specialty, anything audio, I feel like my specialty. I study because it's forever changing, especially with AI. So I'm definitely got to keep up with the curve and learn how to use AI to my, to work for me and not against me.
So we might need to talk. I guess that's how we got our intro song. There was a little bit of AI.
I ain't gonna lie. When I heard it, I'm like, yeah. So I know, I know because of the reverb on it. I'm like, yeah.
You don't want me doing it, that's for sure. So no, actually, if you got somebody that can hook us up, we're always, I'd love to get the real deal.
No, I got you, 100%.
Yeah, definitely love to get the real deal going on in there for sure.
No, 100%.
How long have you had your nonprofit?
Nonprofit been around about a year. No, 2 years since the baseball team. So yeah, like 2 years. And we brought all the boys out to watch the game for the first time. I ain't gonna lie, I was live. I was live. I'd have been to a lot of games, and that right there was something different.
You like it?
Yeah, I loved it. I ain't gonna lie.
It's different. Tell him, Scott. It's arena football is totally different.
The hits just sound different.
No, it does. It hits different. It's again, I can't stress enough the connection with the people.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to talk to the folks, the players afterwards, and not being, oh man, they go in the tunnel, you never see them again.
Right. Like even hearing the hits up close like that, oh holy. Yeah.
I had a game. I had a guy coming over the wall right from my kid. I had a horse collar and pull it back over the wall so he didn't hit my kid.
And I gotta give respect to them kickers because to maintain like and not hit the ceiling and go, man, that seemed difficult right there.
Oh, it's threading a needle. Special teams in indoor and arena ball is it's tough. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to be able to kick just deep enough, but not too deep. You got to. I mean, those goalposts are tight.
Yeah.
And our arena is not high, but it's not low, so it's
Yeah.
just right for kicking. And you gotta. And we had Jimmy kick for us this weekend. Almost had a deuce. So
Yeah, talked to him a little bit this week. It was good to see him kind of stretch his legs. He didn't get a chance to kick last year, so
yeah, I know.
get rid of some of that rust. And
Brung him out, man. I said he needed to come out and show his skill. Still, I think he still got it.
oh yeah, and then especially for the indoor game, where it's you don't, you want the deuce if you can. Otherwise, you just want it in the back of the end zone. You don't want to, you don't want to squib kick it. You don't want it to be caught at the 5. You want it, mid to back of the end zone every time.
Well, yeah, we enjoyed ourselves and had a ball, man. I appreciate the invite, man. It was definitely a great time.
We're gonna keep spreading the word through the community, man. Get them out there
100%.
because it's different. We had some city council people come out and they enjoyed it, and one of them said, "I'm not even a football fan, but this was different, and I love the impact, how close it is with the field is to the stands and everything. So it's something different that if you haven't seen it, come out and see it. It's something your family gonna enjoy. We had kids night last game, so wanted to have different sports teams out there, bring all the kids in the community out, and have their parents come out and see what we're trying to put together in this community of Dubuque.
And that's a key. Bring out the family. It is a family event. My little guy comes out with me to all my games. His older siblings came out to the games back when they were young. It just becomes part of your life. Becomes part of your family. I mean, and my little guy, every time he sees Coach B, first thing he does, run up to him and get a big giant hug, like every time.
That's my boy Stanley.
Oh yeah, he gets excited when we tell him we can come out and see you guys. But yeah, it's just a different experience. And if folks are watching this and have been out to a game, and bring your family out.
100%.
They always say men buy the season tickets, husbands buy the season tickets, but the wives renew them because that's what happens. They bring the family out, everybody gets hooked. The wife's like, no, we're doing this again next year. The kids love us. We need to do this.
Yeah, we had 15 kids with us, and everybody enjoyed themselves. Not one kid wasn't entertained.
That's all it's about right there.
That's exactly it. How do they get a hold of you if let's say they want to rent your facility, they want to do some work with you? How do they get a hold of you?
You can Google me, which I ain't gonna lie, I'd be so proud to say that because I've never been Googleable in a day of my life. But no, you Google the Glass House Recording Studio in Iowa, it pops right up. Facebook is Deshaun Brown, or my business page is the Glass House, and it'll pop right up.
What's your rates if they want to come and record or anything you do?
Basic rates was just simple vocal is $50 an hour. Everything else just upon consultation.
Okay.
So I can get a feel for what they want to do. So I adjust the budget to what they got going on.
See, he said he budget friendly too.
Oh yeah, 100%. I ain't gonna stop your dream for a few dollars.
See, that's love right there.
So there you go. Fulfill your dreams with one quick Google search, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I appreciate you guys having me on, man, and man, I can't wait for the next game.
Hey, October 11th, we at home
Man,
at the power plant.
Yeah, thank you for doing what you do too. I mean, like I said, making this facility available, it's great.
Oh, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help.
All right, Coach. I want to get something clear to you. You said October 11th is the next home game.
Next home game, October 11th.
Okay, so we are not playing this weekend.
Yes, we are. We playing at St. Paul.
At St. Paul. Okay,
so it's a away game. At St. Paul.
Gotcha. Okay, so at St. Paul, at Wisconsin, and then back home for St. Paul again.
Yes, sir.
I'm with you now. Okay, that makes more sense. You want to bring on our first guest?
Let's do it.
All right. Now let's go do a quick word from our Best Western friends, and then bring them on.
That'll work.
All right.
Shout out to Best Western.
All right. See y'all in a moment.
Now and then, you need to stop and smell the roses, or the leaves, rocks, trees, sticks, and that one tree again. Life's a trip. Make the most of it at Best Western.
And welcome, Coach. Do the honors. Who we got with us?
Got Markai Whitlock, man, one of our receivers, kick returners. He step in sometimes and play a little corner DB for me as well, but he one of our speedsters, man. I got him and Houdini who can take the top off on you anytime you want.
That is true. I like the way you think. Smart man. Smart man.
So tell us about you. Where are you from? How'd you get here, basically?
I'm originally from Rockford, Illinois. My name is Markai. I'm from Rockford, Illinois. I moved to the Quad Cities about 2 years ago to get away from home. I was chilling on the couch, was playing ball one day, and then I got invited to a tryout, came to a tryout, balled out, got signed, and I've just been sticking with the guys ever since, man.
So how have you felt so far this season? What's your
I felt good so far this season. We overcame a lot of, adversity, a lot of off the field things, that's out of our control. But, for us to be, just now coming together as individuals, we've handled everything extremely well. We haven't turned our back on each other. So, just feeling the love from one another and as well as the coaches, it's been great. So, I mean, I enjoy every second of it.
He new to arena ball, so Scott, we had to get him acclimated to it. I know he like me when I first came in, real hot headed. So he be like, man, I want to play every down, every play, and I be telling him, I said, man, it was 1 year, every week it was a different corner, so we rotated. So we got to get used to the arena style, and he getting used to that, and he learning every day.
So what do you think of the game in general? What do you like the playing indoors, playing with the walls?
I don't mind it, I visualize it as, that's it was built for me, that's how I look at it. I'm not trapped in there with them. They trapped in there with me. Your job is to stop me from doing what I want to do. I'm not in there with you. You know what I'm saying? Just give me the ball, let me do what I do, and have fun doing it. It's a show for sure.
Do it feel different that it's 50 yards than 100 yards?
Do it feel different? Yeah, it feel different. It's more, confined, but small guys like me, I love a phone booth, so indoor, outdoor, just give me the rock, man. That's all it is. I just love the game. So it's no matter how it is, where it's played, how it's played, I'm all for it.
That's the kind of passion you want to see out of your players right there.
That's it. Where all have you played at? High school, college, semi-pro, professional? Just let us know where you played at.
So I played high school back at home in Rockford, Illinois. I played for the Guilford Vikings. I played 3 years there. I did a season Calumet College at St. Joseph in Indiana, and then just recently I did a season for the QCFA in the Quad Cities. I played for the Midwest Stallions. So I played at every level there is to play. So I'm pretty well diverse at every level. So traveled around a lot actually.
You were born and raised in the birthplace of arena football. The very first test game right there in Rockford, Illinois. Very fortunate I got to go to a Chicago Rush game, the last arena AFL game played there. I was very thankful I got to see a game played there. Because what a cool place. A lot of history for sure. Well before you were born.
It's been around for a while, man. And I don't think people understand the history and that arena football brings to the football world.
You're talking 1986. I mean, it's almost 40 years now? It's crazy. 40 years of this game. It's taken all kinds of different looks and feel, and now we got it going on in the winter, which is great. Great opportunity. What kind of long term? Where do you want this to take you?
Long term, I want this to take me to my greatest dream, NFL. I don't take none of this for granted. Every day is a stepping stone. Whether it's Iowa Power, whether it's UFL, NFL, IFL, the goal is just to be able to get paid to play ball. That's the main goal. Is to be able to have a great career and doing something that I love. Waking up every day, going to work, and being happy that I'm doing what I love. That's it. And that's all I need from the game.
One of my favorite questions to ask the players is, what's the best place to eat in town? Where's your favorite place to eat in town?
Or in Davenport, where you at?
Or Davenport.
Oh, my favorite place in Davenport is Hawaiian Bros, hands down. I eat Hawaiian Bros every day, all day, about 5 times a day.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
If you're ever in Davenport, listen, if y'all ever in Davenport, Iowa, go to Hawaiian Bros, get a large plate, get huli huli and Molokai chicken, get you a Sierra Mist, and you good. That's all you need. No more, no less.
I can't argue that.
Hey, I can't either. You know how we are about Hawaiian Bros back in KC, Scott. So you already know.
Hey, I miss my old job. About once a week they brought in Hawaiian Bros, and man, it was like discounted. It was like half price Hawaiian Bros, man. Oh, I tore that stuff up every day.
Y'all know, y'all accustomed to it. Y'all see why y'all get it.
So you primarily stay down in Quad Cities and come up for the games.
He come up for practice.
Right.
He dropped it. Yeah, it's about an hour and 30 drive every day. He does. He committed. He drive up here to practice, drive home, and then come up for the games.
That is some serious commitment right there. And more power to you.
Appreciate you.
Where was I just going with that? If you're not doing football, what are you doing?
If I'm not doing football, what am I doing? Recently, I got in the gym. The last 5 or so months, I've been a gym junkie. I'm in the gym all day, every day. If I'm not in the gym, I'm playing football. Like that, I don't have no other outlets. This is all I got. That's all I know.
There you go. It's commitment right there.
Where can they find you at, Markai? If it was a coach or a scout or a fan looking for you, what socials can they find you on?
You can find me on Instagram at officially K3. You can find me on Facebook at my name, Markai Whitlock. I'm very easy to get a hold of. I'm very easy to reach out to. My phone is always on. If you want like a dedicated person that's committed to the game, you want somebody that's a glue guy, I'm your guy, man. Come find me, come get with me, and I'm gonna show you everything that I got to prove, man.
It's awesome. I say can't ask for much more. Thank you so much for coming on, Coach. I know we got practice coming up at 7. We got another guest lined up. You want to give a tease on who's coming up next?
Yeah, we got one of our defensive guys coming up next. He bruising, he ready. He stay ready. Anytime I call, he on deck. So
there you go. All right. Thanks again. We'll definitely be catching up again soon.
Appreciate you, Kyle.
All right, appreciate you guys. You as well.
Today, we accomplished nothing. I mean it, not a thing. And it was kind of everything. Life's a trip. Make the most of it at Best Western.
Coach, do your magic.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we got Jalen Abdul. We call him AK. Played Sioux Falls Storms. Won a couple championships up there. You might know him. He played with me at Iowa Rampage. Just recently in the TAL at the Iowa Woo, man. And he came in last week and got about 4 sacks in one game.
That's beast mode right there. So what are you doing here then? Is my question. You already got the resume. What are you doing here?
Coach B called.
Yeah, exactly. Coach B called. I'm always gonna answer. You know it.
So real quick before we get into Jeff in chat was asking about call-ins. We're not set up to bring in calls. That's something I've been toying around with the idea. But ask your questions. You got questions, ask them on chat. Anybody who's watching, got any questions, throw them out on chat. We'll do our best to get to them. And yeah. So just kind of a heads up on that. But yeah, that's I've been playing with some ideas for call-ins, so we'll see what we can do on that. So, all right, Jalen. So yeah, tell us about you. Tell where you're from, what's your journey like to get here? What's going on? What's your story?
Originally, I'm from Dallas, Texas. I went to Duncanville High School. And right there, Duncanville is already a sport powerhouse. So going there, you had to play something or do something. It wasn't no just being a regular student at Duncanville. So I went there.
That's Texas, right? That's just how Texas works.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Western State. I got 3 conference championships my senior year. I got a conference. ATFLs, 50 solo. I want to say at least like 9 sacks. But from there, I went to Sioux Falls Storm. After the Storm was the Rampage with Coach B. And since then, I've just been a student of the game, appreciating him every way because I really didn't know too much about this indoor game. And being somebody like me from Texas, like I didn't really think I would be in the indoor game. But now that I'm here, I'm extremely grateful and I'm extremely just ecstatic to be here.
So yeah, I mean you're racking up the stats, tearing the guys up. Where would you like to be next year?
Somewhere like the CFL, or if I can get the UFL, anything like somewhere like that, of course.
Not filming out there to the right people. That's again, best part about this league. You get to do all that stuff and then send it off before they get to start. So we're just
Exactly. So if I can, like Coach B, honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all what led to the stats that I had last game. It was Coach B. It was him drawing it up, telling me which way to go, letting me know what's going on, this, that, and the third. It's him over there. Every time, if you watch the game or if you get a chance to look at it or see the film, anything like that, you'll literally see after every play, my head literally turning to find him where he at. So I really appreciate him, and he know it. So
it's all love, man. We're gonna do what we do. We're gonna do what we do. Every time we touch the field, it's all love, bro. All you gotta do is execute. I'm gonna put you in the right place to succeed every time.
So did you play against St. Paul the first time around?
No, he didn't.
No, sir.
And if we had him the first time around, that lineup would have been totally different.
No, from a defensive perspective, it wasn't that bad against St. Paul.
No, it wasn't, but still we gave up too many rush yards and we wasn't breakbacks get sacks, and we wasn't getting enough of them.
So St. Paul's got a ringer this week, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah. I got two Scarlet Dogs on the defense end, and they hungry, and I'm ready to let them loose.
That's
yes, sir.
How are we looking on the offensive side?
We looking good, man. Offense is starting to click. Turned around. We did some things we supposed to do. We still gelling, getting some things. We still fighting the injuries. We've been injury prone since after the Nighthawks game with our offense. So we still trying to get 100% healthy.
That's what makes the defensive job that much more important. So again, I'm gonna ask you the same question I just asked. Favorite place to eat in town, preferably.
Oh man, so
what's your favorite place?
Man, I'm from the South, man, so it's hard. I mean, I guess I go to Popeyes because I'm familiar with it.
You can't go wrong with Popeyes, though.
I was gonna say you can't
at all. Like it's my go-to.
Dude, just the nuggets are killer.
Right.
I kid you not. I'm spending at least $40 at Popeyes. So I'm getting a chicken sandwich, 12-piece wing. I need a fry. I need a side of mac and cheese. And I'm willing to bet all my money I got in the world that Popeyes has the best apple pies right now.
He say he spend $40 a Whop at Popeyes. Wow.
I,
He say he spend 40 dollars a Whop at Popeyes. Wow.
40 dollars a Whop. 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 40 dollars a I haven't done the apple pies. Now you got me curious now.
Oh, you
I
haven't
haven't
tried
tried
it?
their apple pies.
Oh, they call cinnamon apple pies, and oh my, I'm gonna get one right now.
Where can they
So,
find you at, AK?
thank you.
You can find me on Instagram at JMAK_41. That's just my initials. Everywhere else is just my name, Jalen Abdul. So you can Google me, find me everywhere. I'm always around.
That's it. Getting ready for Saturday. We're going to St. Paul to do what we do.
Oh yes, sir. Oh yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely grab a couple sacks. They make them. Like they're not gonna be thinking coming in with anything this week. I think all it's the same team we played a couple weeks ago. Coming in, taking it easy.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even done yet. I got
That's what we like right there.
Yeah, I ain't even done. I got two more DBs that ain't even got here yet. They be here next week. You know what I mean? So Malik Jones from the Beaumont Renegades, corner that won a championship. You know what I'm saying? Kayvon Smith, played with me in Kansas City with the Goats and in Iowa Woo. So don't think you got something off because my defense ain't even fully complete yet.
Yeah, just run the table. I think that's about time now.
That's it.
They caught you early.
That's it. That's the best time to catch me is early because you when it's late, I'm fully loaded with double clips.
So, all right. Hey, I know I'd love to spend more time with you, but we do have at least one more person to get on tonight, right?
Yes, sir.
Before we and again, we've got practice at 7, so I know you all got to get ready.
Appreciate you, AK. All you coaches out there, man. If you looking for a top tier DN, he can play linebacker too, 4.5, 4.4 speed. Hey, come and get him. He can play AFL, NAL, and IFL. He done it IFL as a champion with Sioux Falls Storm, so don't be afraid to call. My line always open.
Let's make it happen.
Oh man, I appreciate you, Coach. I appreciate you too, man. Thank you so much for the interview, Mr. Scott.
All right, take care, and we'll be seeing you on the field this weekend.
All right, thank you.
Now and then, you need to stop and smell the roses, or the leaves, rocks, trees, sticks, and that one tree again. Life's a trip. Make the most of it at Best Western.
All right, I think we got this last guest here only on audio, but that's not that'll work. Coach, who we got with us now?
We call him Boo Man, but his name is Devarion Williams, wide receiver. We converting to DB. Been playing corner for us, leading the team in picks right now. Ain't much more we can say, man. What I asked him to do, he do. I yell at him, I cuss him out, and he still go out there and ball.
So Devarion, how are you doing tonight? Hopefully we can hear us. Like so, we don't have the video.
You might have to unmute yourself, Boo Man.
So let me get this. So he's the team. He's leading the team in picks right now. But you're bringing in more defensive backs.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So
he got what, 5 picks right now? 5 picks within 4 games. And he still got about 4 or 5 touchdowns at receiver. So
that's perfect Ironman work. That's the kind of player you need for this kind of game.
Oh yeah.
When injuries happen. I mean,
and the crazy thing about it, he's been playing through injury the last 2 weeks.
And still getting picks against league teams.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Hey, we got you with us now.
Can you hear us, Boo Man?
It's always trick with live shows. You never know what's going to happen.
Man. Don't worry about it. If we don't get him, there we go.
We got video.
Hello. There we go. Can you
hear
us?
Go.
There we go. Pull your camera down, son.
It's still lagging back. It's skipping.
That's all right. That's all right. We'll get it together. We'll We'll just have you come on next week, man. We'll bring you on early next week.
Wait a minute. Give me a minute.
Yeah, sometimes those wireless signals just don't cut it.
And he was coming. He's one of them guys coming from Davenport as well.
Okay.
But
So
he's from he's
travel.
from originally from Atlanta.
Oh man, that's bad.
Yeah, we're gonna get you next week, boo man. That's all right.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Thank you for giving it a
Man,
shot.
I
We'll
was
make it work.
I was ready.
You all right?
Yeah, no worries. We'll get
It's
you on.
still
We'll get you on quick.
I could hear a little bit, but it's still skipping.
No worries. We'll talk. We'll talk with you again next week. We'll see if we make this happen earlier.
I'll be ready next week.
All right. Thanks, man.
All right, Coach B. All right, Scott.
Cut him off a little early there, but the pieces seem to be falling into place.
They are slowly but surely. Like I said, just let me do my job. Trying to get sponsors half the day and then putting together game plans the other half of the day. I'll be so swamped. I'm busy. Then you got your off-field issues you deal with as well as a coach and GM. So first year struggles. We're gonna make it through. We're gonna do what we do, and we're gonna control what we can control, and we're gonna keep on pushing. As long as we come out with a dub every week, that's all that matters.
But I'm liking the way things are. This will be a good test this week. See, kind of see where we're at now. But I'm liking the way things are lining up. Just running the table. I try not to be too much of a homer, but man, running the table seems entirely possible.
It is. I think because everybody is good competition. I'm not gonna lie. Wisconsin has a great team. St. Paul has a great team. It's gonna come down to really just who wanted more and who coaches who out coaches who every game. And sometimes you might have the best game plan and the best coaching scheme, and you going in there doing everything you're supposed to do, and sometimes the football guys want it to fall a different way.
Mm-hmm. Any update on who is coming in for the home game on the 15th of November? That last home game?
We got a little surprise for you, so I'll announce that probably next week or the week after. I'll announce for you who we're gonna be playing.
All right. Yeah, I mean, there's probably not too much to cover. I mean, we got coming off a win against the league champs. Going back in St. Paul, which didn't end well the first time, but I just feel good about it this time. I think that defense is looking sharp.
Lost their head coach. They probably gonna be a little miscombobulated. Changing to a new culture. Now they went to a 2-head coach system. So see how that works.
Hey, Chris ended up making it near the end. We got your back, Chris. Everything good on your end?
Yeah, everything's good. Just had to take that phone call. But no, Coach B, I guess my question for you is kind of right off the bat, the NAL. I kind of want to switch gears here. They announced their schedule yesterday. Omaha Beef. You got any reactions to the initial schedule for the NAL?
I like it. This is the first year I've really seen an NAL schedule that I really like and feel like it's going to be competitive all the way around the board, and there's room to grow for them. So I really appreciate what they doing. They trying to change the narrative for the lead, and they trying to be one of those top tier leads, and I love the direction they going. So I'm excited to see some of the games played, some of the rivalries renewed. The way they made the schedule, it got a lot of rivalry games, a lot of new rivalries to build. So I think this was exactly what the doctor ordered.
Kind of like turning them into a nice little regional league, with some quality franchises. I mean, talking about teams have been around for a long, long time. It's I'd like to see them at least start and end with the same amount of teams.
Yeah,
that's kind of my goal for pretty much every league right now.
I think it's very possible. I haven't felt this good, honestly. I haven't felt this good about the NAL in a while. I really, like the leadership, everything they're doing it the right way. And I see, I know the league gets a lot of hate, but you'll start to see, I think, those things kind of quiet down a little bit. High level coaches. I mean, Coach O, man, me and Coach B talk about it all the time. Like, when you get high level coaches in the league, you can make it more legit. That makes the league. The coaches make the league at the end of the day.
And it's a more natural fit, especially for those Kansas teams. You're looking at
Southwest. I feel like Coach Thomas' offense fits the NAL.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, way more than arena ball.
Yeah.
Way more. And same with Coach O. It's a better fit for the coaches. A better fit for the franchise. It's going to be good for all these teams. So it's nice to see something like that work out.
And
Right.
isn't the rules in the NAL similar to the AFL rules though?
Not anymore. It was for a year there.
Okay.
They got rid of the nets and they got Jack linebacker that isn't there like it is. So yeah, it's more of traditional indoor football at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, it was I think Chris, you had to help better with 2 years ago, 3 years ago now that they
3
did the
years ago.
nets.
Yep. 3 years ago.
Oh, it's the same year the rampage, remember, because you guys helped me get on the nets. So yeah, that was
I'm just excited, man. There's still a lot of good free agent coaches out there, in these leagues. Rob Keefe, my prediction, I'll say it on the show. I think Rob Keefe is going to land in Nashville, and I think he's going to be the defensive coordinator for Nashville next year. That's my Hail Mary prediction. And then another good coach, Coach Tom Menas. He's still on the market. So I'm hoping a team will pick him up for sure.
I think Keith gonna land in Mass as a HC.
It's not Mass anymore, but you know what I mean. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where all these coaches land and what moves are made. But I think for the Iowa Power coach, you look at the future of this team and this organization. Can you play in the NAL in 2027?
Yes, we can.
You believe that?
I believe we can. If we add another partner to the ownership group and we bring in some quality more players to fill the roster differently, I think we'll be able to compete for a championship in the NAL.
And in terms of the quarterback position with Tyler Lossstein this week, right? What did you see from him? I know you've studied his film a lot, and
I'm actually going with a different quarterback this week.
Really?
Yes, sir. We got a surprise. We got a two-headed monster we're gonna bring out this week. So you'll see on the stream Saturday.
Okay.
I was gonna leave us hanging like that. So yeah, I think we're gonna get pretty close to wrapping up. Like I said, coach has got to get to practice here. Do you have anything else, Chris, before we call it for the night?
I do want to give a shout out to Tony O'Neill and the Minnesota Monsters for making that jump to the AFL. Also want to give a shout out to my guy Rayshawn Kaiser, new head coach of the Tucson Sugar Skulls. So well deserved, man. That guy, if anybody needed to be a head coach, it's him. He deserved it. He's put in the work. His game planning, his game prep is phenomenal. His defense is always top tier. So congratulations on that. Congratulations on Andre Colas out there at Iowa Born Stormers with that traditional organization out there. I just want to see guys prevail and do great things. Let's start getting some new coaches, new faces in these places, and stop recycling some of the same coaches. It's different minds, different games. All these leagues, man. Open the door. Let us in.
There's a lot of former players out there that make some great head coaches.
I'm surprised Donovan Morgan ain't a head coach somewhere or OC somewhere. Like, come on, man.
Mm-hmm. No, there's a whole slew of guys that I think we're gonna start seeing it soon.
Shout out to my guy Maurice Purify on his new job. So good luck this season.
And where's he at? Where'd he end up?
It is. I don't want to break it yet until they break it, but
it's that good, huh?
Yeah, it's that good. So congrats, brother.
Right on. I'm excited to see where he ends up. He's good. He's a good dude. So, all right. Well, coach got to get to practice. Let's check chat real quick. See. There's a question. Is there going to be a stream Saturday? Because the stream did not work last week.
Yeah, we're going to have a stream. St. Paul will be streaming, and then I'm looking at bringing somebody with us to stream on our end as well. So if it's not on the Iowa Power stream, it'll be on St. Paul stream, and we should have a better view in there. But most likely, we'll both be streaming this weekend.
There you go. And the good thing is we don't go back to Wisconsin at this point. So we shouldn't have to worry about that issue again.
Yeah.
So Yeah, no, that's a great question from chat. All right, guys. Thank you to all the guests that showed up tonight. We'll see if we can get the last one.
Shout
on
out to
again
all
next
our
week.
sponsors, man, of the Iowa Power. Anybody want to sponsor the Iowa Power? Reach out to me. Reach out to my marketing team. We here. We here to stay. 2026, 27. We here.
All right, guys. Until next week.
Power Hour.
Hour.